hawaiirealestate.org, coming to you once again from the most beautiful place on earth. The title of this video is The Edge of Heaven. The Edge of Heaven. Let me show you real quick. Hang on, ready? Watch. Yes, here we go. Can you see that lady down there? She's posing for that classic shot. She's gonna get it too, man. Watch. Here it comes. Hang on. Let's hope she doesn't get washed away into the ocean. Come on. Just a big, beautiful swell today on Maui. Monday morning, like nobody came to work. There it is. There's the picture. Because they're all out catching waves. All right, hang on, one more. Oh, that was a big one over there. Oh. See if the iPhone 16 can get us right in there. Okay, here it comes. Here's the next one. Are those rocks wet is the big question. And she doesn't even know she's on YouTube, right? We don't want this to go viral if anything weird happens. Anyway, where am I at, guys? Where am I at? Can you guess? Can anyone? Bueller? Well, of course, I'm on the edge of heaven. Because this is what a late November day looks like on Maui. The never-ending summer, beautiful, endless, blue skies, just a slight trade wind, and waves. So instead of trudging through the snow or scraping ice off of your windshield, you are riding big blue walls of... Oh, they are getting wet, dude. Oh no, this is a big one. You're riding big green walls of God's toys, the waves, the beautiful... Oh, what's she gonna? She's gonna jump right when it hits. Isn't this fun? I could not have planned this, by the way. This just unfolded the second I pushed go live. Oh man, just spectacular though. Just a spectacular day. I'm telling you, man, there's something about Maui in the wintertime. It just gets perfect. Whereas like in my opinion, the winter on the mainland, it just kind of gets a little bit worse every day. Here it just gets more spectacular. It's just nice and cool. The air temperature is just, there's just something different in the air. I can't explain it. It's like you can feel like the holiday season, you can feel the shift in energy, but then it's not accompanied by anything cold. It's just accompanied by pure, perfect comfort. So where am I at? I'm front row basically at Kapalua Bay Villas up in the beautiful west side, the best side of Maui. This is a front row unit. Got some people checking in here in just a few moments, so I've got just a sliver of time because things are finally picking up back on the island of Maui. I'm talking to all my property management contacts. They say their bookings are right back where they should be, and things are looking up. So thank you, all of you, for coming to Maui and supporting the local economy, supporting tourism, supporting just the overall general stoke that comes from bringing yourself to the edge of heaven. Now, why would I call this video that? I don't know, it just feels so heavenly here. I think that's one of the reasons people are attracted to Maui, is this vibration that you feel when you're here. It's just an energy. I can't even explain it. It's just amazing. It just lightens the burden, and you just tap into something that I've never found anywhere else on the planet, personally. And it would make sense, right, that would come under some kind of an attack, unfortunately, right? All good things. You got to protect them, you got to watch out for them. And it's very important to stay connected to the fact that good things can and will potentially be threatened. But we're not going to back down. We're not going to run and hide. We're just going to smother those forces with all the aloha we can come up with, because in the end, we all know love conquers all, right? That's what it's all about. And a lot of times people just have the wrong motives, and we just have to understand that, and that's okay, right? People are subject to failure, essentially. Like, I'll give you an example. Ran into a guy the other day. He recognized me from the channel. And he came up to me and basically said, you know what, Eric? I'm a hater and I don't like you. And I was like, okay, fair enough. So we had a chance to talk and I kind of figured out why. And he was very he was very transparent. He said, Eric, I don't like the fact that you talk about Maui and you try to expose this place to the world, which then causes more people to want to come here. And I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you're selling Maui and that you're encouraging people. You call it the best lifestyle on planet Earth, and it's amazing. I don't like that. And it was so funny, by the end of the conversation, we concluded that he had something called pull up the ladder syndrome. And pull up the ladder syndrome is what? When you're inside the city wall, when you and your family are safe and content, then you want to pull up the ladder and make sure nobody else can get in. And to me, that's a very flawed mentality. It is a scarcity mentality, and I believe in abundance. And whoever is supposed to be here will come here. Whoever is supposed to leave will leave. But we don't want to pull up the ladder on anybody. We want to be welcoming and inviting, and that's what makes this place special, is that spirit of aloha. It's just like a few times I met Wayne Dyer. Wayne Dyer was like, you know what, man? Anybody that I meet, I know it's just divine synchronicity. I'm supposed to meet you, and we're here right now together at this moment, and I welcome you. He brought me into his home, and he signed a bunch of books that he gave my kids for free, and it was just this warm, opening, welcoming mentality. And I think that's the way we're supposed to be as human beings, as opposed to trying to push people away and capture things just for ourselves. And that's why I like to promote Maui. And I also mentioned to him, hey, real estate's gonna trade whether I'm here or not, right? About $2 to $3 billion in real estate trades on this island every single year, whether or not I'm involved or, quite frankly, anybody else. Those deals are gonna happen. So it just is what it is. It's just some people need to sell, some people need to buy, and they need people to help them do that. So no sense in demonizing people that make that part of their career choice, is to help people with that process. So at any rate, like I said, some people just have flawed intentions, and that's okay. We still love them, and I think I converted them, I hope, over to the most aloha infused audience on planet Earth. But there's a few people watching. We're still working on getting that infusion of aloha into their heart and soul. But I know it's coming. It's coming. I know it is. So anyway, what are we doing here? I don't know. We're just enjoying the day, just enjoying the vibe. I've been with Blind Daniel for the last couple days, and now if you haven't been watching the channel for a while, you should know that I've got this friend named Daniel. He's a fire survivor, and he's blind, can't see anything. So if you are watching this image right now and you're seeing the beauty of this particular 2-bedroom unit in Kapalua Bay Villas, you know, say a little prayer of gratitude that your eyes are working and you can behold the beauty of this earth, because Daniel can't. He is blind and he's a fire survivor. So think about that for a minute, double whammy. But what we did today, it's so cool, you won't believe it. So I took Daniel down to to Kanapali this morning, and he jumped in the ocean, got tossed and turned in some waves, right? Small kind little waves, but just got dominated by the ocean, got some salt water behind his ears, and he just loved it, man. He just loved it. And what happened in the process of doing that is he lost his glasses. He wears these glasses, obviously, to cover his eyes, or where there used to be eye sockets. And I was like, man, we got to get you some glasses, because he feels a little naked without having those glasses on. So what we did, right? It was so cool. We went into the Ray-Ban store and we bought him the new Meta AI Ray-Bans. So literally, he can like talk to the glasses and say, hey Meta, what am I looking at? And it literally will tell Daniel through little speakers in the glasses exactly what he's looking at. They are like his eyes. He can ask it any question, and all of AI is available to him through these Ray-Ban glasses. And there's a new program coming in December that will integrate the Ray-Ban glasses with a blind app called something eyes, see my eyes, or I don't know the name of it, but coming December, it's actually going to integrate, and it works way better, and it's way cheaper than the technology they have for blind people. So anyway, it's just been a very blessed day being with Daniel. He's back at the house right now while I'm off working, but he's got these cool glasses, and they see more than people see. It's crazy. You can say, describe this room, or describe the ingredients and what I'm looking at, and it literally can identify things. So it's so cool. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you my perspective this particular moment in time, this just snapshot in time, because we never can get those moments again, right? They come, they go, they're sort of fleeting. But every day I believe God gives us new gifts called the present, right? The present. So here we are right now in the present, enjoying this present moment, front row, Kapalua Bay Villas, as the waves come crashing in, and there's just a giant pile of surf awaiting all of you on Maui that are here right now. So get out there and get yours. But before I go, let's just do a quick tour of this beautiful 2-bedroom unit, because if you're not familiar with Kapalua Bay Villas, KBV, what? They're so cool. So big, giant bay windows encapsulating the view. Wait till we go up to the second story. Look at the perfect lighting in this kitchen. Another massive window letting in all this beautiful light. And this place is just so nicely furnished. And you've got your little love seat right there. Can you see it? You and your lovely spouse, bride, partner, significant other, just sitting here enjoying the view, the sights and the sounds. What about sleeping to the sound of those waves crashing at night? Oh my God. And look at the size of this place, man. This is like almost like a single family residence. And I love how they got mirrors sometimes in condos, bringing in the view no matter where you're at. More light, more windows up there. I mean, when they built this place, in my opinion, they just killed it. So you got a bedroom up there, which we'll go to, but there is this massive second bedroom back in here. Look at that. And it has its own little private lanai area right here that, of course, picks up some of the view down there. A nice big bathroom, which we won't go in there because everyone knows what a bathroom looks like. But you even have a half bath right here for your guests when they come over. They've had 1 or 2 mini cocktails. They need to go relieve themselves. We'll go up the stairs real quick. In the comments section, let me know if you guys were familiar with Kapalua Bay Villas, or if you've ever stayed here, or maybe you're thinking about making this your second home. Now look at the view from up here. Oh! So as you know, my channel, one of the things I love to do is ask the question, does it pass the pillow test? And what's the pillow test? The pillow test is real simple. Do you have to lift your head off of the pillow in order to see the ocean? So this is the pillow right here, right? So this is your head. Do we have to lift it off of the pillow to see the ocean view? And I think the answer is pretty much no, right? Because there's the ocean. But this second story master with the travertine tile right here, and again, his and hers little lovebird seats right here for your morning coffee, your evening cocktail, or maybe you just do a spritzer, whatever. I'm kind of non-alcoholic these days, but you have this massive, beautiful, shockingly amazing ocean view that every once in a while you get the thunderous waves coming through with these white waterworks splashing. And of course, a big, beautiful shot of the island of Molokai. Very clear today, clear as a bell. It's just been beautiful lately. And yes, a small kind little wraparound lanai right here. Oh, it doesn't wrap around, I'm sorry, just right here, boop, boop. And then again, I love the high ceilings. You have a little comforted air conditioner in case you get a little bit hot at night. It's possible, but you know, with the trade winds here, usually pumping, not today, but usually very nice and comfortable up here in Kapalua, one of my favorite places on the west side of Maui. Of course, we have the Montage Spa, which I think is one of the best kept secrets, especially if you live here and you have access to the wellness program. But I love how they just blew out these big windows. So no matter where you stand up here, man, it's just like Pacific Ocean blue, front row at the Bay Villas. Let's go. So anyway, guys, just a quick little aloha, just a quick little breather. I love the art here, by the way. Let me show you a couple pieces that the owner put up real quick. Hang on. This is pretty cool, right? I don't know what you call that, but I like that style. Isn't that cool? And then look at this little piece. Hang on a second. One more. Abstract, is that what it's called? Sort of abstract art. Whew. Got some sailboats right there. But look at this one right here. This one's really beautiful, I think. Isn't that cool? It's one of the things I love about actually selling real estate is I get to experience so many beautiful homes. And you know, a lot of the homes on Maui are sort of the piece de resistance, right? It's like the end of the rainbow. Somebody's creation that they've, after years of hard work and proper investment, and this is going to be their final home or their second home or whatever, and they just pour their heart and soul into it, and then I get to see it and experience it. You know, it's just really quite something. So anyway, thank you guys so much for a quick tune in to what I consider the edge of heaven. Come here if you need to change your state. Come here if you need to warm up. Come here if you just want to support the people of Lahaina and West Maui that are going through it, because guess what? Heaven is always under assault, right? On the earth anyway. Not up in heaven, but heaven on earth is always going to threaten somebody. So we got to take our stand and fight the good fight, support where we can. And on that note, if you haven't yet made the switch to Lahaina, switch for Lahaina, there'll be a link in the description. Whoa, you see that? 4 pigeons, man. Woo. Pull. But anyway, go to switchforlahaina.com. Link will be in the description. Mahalo, Christian, for all your help with the work crew and people that are trying to replace or supplement their income. And a great way you can support is making your switch for lahaina.com. And you'll get to talk to somebody from this island. Matter of fact, we just had someone join the work crew that sort of missed the memo, and so excited for you to come on board. And I guess it's like 3 generations of people from Lahaina that had to move back. They're living somewhere on the mainland, and they're looking to start over and to build their income back. So if you haven't had a chance to watch the video and the live I just did day before yesterday showing how no homes have been rebuilt yet in the SMA zone, please watch that. Please support. Please write your congressman, your senator, Maui County Council, the mayor, somebody. Just do something. Let your voice be heard so I'm not the only one blowing the clarion call here. Please join the cause. And also, I'm about to release a video, a vlog that I did. I went undercover at night through Lahaina, and I counted and I photographed all of the checkpoint Charlies that are still happening right now. So you can't go into Lahaina right now. 472 days after the fire, they still have it locked down. So I did the math. I asked these nice guys that work at these checkpoints how much money they make. So there's like 10 checkpoint Charlies. There's at least two people working there. They're making $40 an hour. You do the math on it, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, at least 20 people working at $40 an hour. That's $7 million a year they're spending to keep people from going into Lahaina. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna put that video out, but we're gonna keep asking questions. We're gonna keep asking for things to get better, for things to change, and for these goofy, horrible wastes of money when the people of Lahaina, can I get an exclamation mark? Should be getting that $7 million a year. They shouldn't be locking down the town. There's a smarter way if you want to lock it down than spending $7 million a year on it. And you could give that money to the people that lost their homes, that lost their jobs, that only got $700 from Joe Biden, which is a complete and utter insult. And hopefully the next administration will do something about that. So if you support that cause, if you want to help, please watch that video. Please write somebody, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and thumb it up. The shadow ban is real, and I'm just trying to help bring awareness to this beautiful little island, the edge of heaven. So make sure you come on your next vacation, or talk somebody else into coming, or better yet, come together and stay at an apartment zoned vacation rental to support these little businesses here on Maui. Thank you guys. Until next time, it's time to go surf. I'm just kidding. I got to keep working. Until next time, Eric West, coming to you live from the most beautiful place on planet Earth. I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I promise you one thing. It will be from what I consider the most beautiful place and the best lifestyle you'll ever find. And make your travel plans today so that you can support and enjoy the edge of heaven. Till next time, Eric West, out. Maui Dan.